October 7, 2023, changed the world. But it also ignited a firestorm within the walls of America's most elite universities. What began as a reaction to the conflict in the Middle East quickly evolved into a domestic crisis over free speech, anti-Semitism, and the very purpose of higher education. To understand why the Trump administration is taking such drastic measures against universities today in 2026, we must look back at the tumultuous period between late 2023 and early 2024. This was the moment the American campus became a national political battleground. Following the start of the war in Gaza, student groups across the U.S. organized mass protests. Pro-Palestinian activists set up encampments on the lawns of Columbia, Harvard, and UCLA. Their slogans, such as "From the river to the sea," sparked intense debate. While protesters argued they were standing in solidarity with oppressed people, many Jewish students and faculty felt targeted and unsafe. Reports of anti-Semitic incidents surged, leading to a deep polarization on campus. Universities struggled to balance the right to protest with the duty to protect students from harassment. The tension was no longer just about foreign policy. It was about the identity and safety of the students themselves. The crisis reached a boiling point in December 2023, when the presidents of Harvard, UPenn, and MIT were called to testify before Congress. During a high-stakes hearing, they were asked a direct question: does calling for the genocide of Jews violate your university's code of conduct? Their answers, stating that it depends on the context, went viral and caused national outrage. Critics accused the leaders of being morally bankrupt and failing to condemn hate speech. For many Americans, this hearing confirmed a suspicion that elite universities had become disconnected from mainstream values. The backlash was immediate. Major donors began pulling hundreds of millions of dollars in funding, and the political pressure became insurmountable. The fallout was historic. Within weeks, UPenn and Harvard presidents resigned. Their departures marked a symbolic defeat for the traditional academic leadership. This period created a vacuum that political figures were eager to fill. The U.S. Department of Education launched multiple Title VI investigations into universities for failing to protect students from discrimination. These investigations laid the groundwork for the 2025 policies we see today. The prehistory of 2023 taught the public and politicians that the federal government could use funding as a weapon to influence campus culture and administration. As a researcher, I see this period as the moment the social contract between the university and the public was broken. Traditionally, universities were seen as safe havens for difficult conversations. However, when those conversations were perceived as promoting hate or excluding certain groups, the public demanded intervention.